Hello everybody, Marchalika here, and welcome to the most boring primary weapons for the 9 classes in Team Fortress 2. Please keep in mind that boring does not mean bad. Boring weapons can be fantastic, competitively, or, personal preferentially. I'm just saying that they're boring if they are too similar to stock or they change the gameplay of that class to be more boring. So if you're offended, I apologize, but you like to play boring shit. I also understand the gameplay in the background isn't like the best showcase of these weapons, but I mean, you see how much I'm lagging. I just want like appropriate gameplay in the back, so forgive me for that. And first up, we have Scout with the backscatter. So a lot of people, when they see this, are going to be like, that's actually not a good choice because Scout backscatter makes you a spy. But I know we've all seen Germa's fantastic video where he plays around with it. God bless him, rest in peace. And it's he says himself, it'd be better if he just used the regular scattergun. So what's so bad? Or I mean, not what's so bad. It is a bad weapon, but what's so boring about the backscatter is that in most situations, it's just a very gimped scattergun. It's less accurate and it has less bullets in the clip. So in a head-on fight, you're just going to be fighting someone with 2 less bullets. And if you do sneak up behind someone, you get that nice 150 meat shot, you're going to kill them either way, even if you had the scattergun, unless they turn around immediately and they blow you up in one hit. And no one can do that, unless it's a crit or a headshot. So, yeah. Don't use this weapon, use stock. And next up, we have Soldier with the original, and I swear to God this is not a reskin because the official definition of a reskin, according to me, is a weapon that functions exactly the same, and this does not function exactly the same. The rocket comes out of the middle, you can't shoot around corners, normal rocket launchers come a little bit out from the right side, I believe. So yeah, there you go, that's out of the way. And well, that's all I really need to say. It's exactly the same, except for that tiny mechanical change. So it might affect your rocket jumping, might affect you spamming around corners, but that's about it. And this is I love this weapon so much because like it was the original min view model thing going on, and sounds fantastic, looks awesome, big old penis launcher. So yeah, it's boring though. I'm sorry, but yeah, it hurts me as well, guys. Please do not dislike me for this. For Pyro, I have chosen the Flogistinator, and I chose this because even though it changes the gameplay of Pyro a lot, it makes them more boring. You charge up your burn meter by setting people on fire, which you do as Pyro, and then you get crits. You lose Air Blast, and I just feel like it's a really boring and poorly designed weapon in general. So yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna get mad at me for hating on it. For the Demo Man, I've chosen the Iron Bomber because it's the default grenade launcher. Everyone knows it. The arc is the same, the damage is the same. The only difference is the roll and the fuse and the explosion radius. So I guess that's actually kind of a lot, but when it comes down to it, it's just a more controllable grenade launcher, which is pretty excellent. The biggest downside being the smaller explosion radius. Here you see me like just shooting down there, and I know the pills are going to stay there even though it's an incline. So yeah, pretty good weapon for the right situations. And but other than that, that's the downfall. It's just a boring same old weapon, same old weapon, same old. Yeah. For the heavy, I'm pretty sure it's obvious that I was going to pick the Brass Beast because, like, you're already a heavy. You're already going so slow. Is that not slow enough for you? Like, you might as well be a sentry at this point. So, yeah, there you go. Do more damage, take less damage. There's nothing to it. The Engineer, I can't pick any weapon because all of them are actually pretty unique. I guess I would have to pick the Pomson because it's a shit weapon, but it's not boring. It's completely different from the stock shotgun. So, yeah, good job, Engineer Primaries. You did good. For the Medic, I chose the Overdose because it's identical to the regular syringe gun, other than like the tiny move speed bonus you get, which is officially useless since if you heal a scout, you go as fast as a scout. So if you want to go fast, just heal a scout. And if you are gonna use it to like, what for? You have 100% Uber, so let me stop healing my patient and just walk away from him, cause fuck you, guy. Like, there's no reason to use it. It's bad and it's boring. For Sniper, the most boring primary has to be the Bizarre Bargain because it's just the default sniper with a slower charge until you get some headshots. Looks really good though. And yes, I'm playing on TR Walkway. I'm too ashamed of myself to play in a real server as Sniper, okay? Yeah, you happy? For Spy, I've got to choose the L'Étranger because once again, this is a weapon that is good but boring. It does less damage and it gives you increased cloak time and cloak on hit. Like, wow, it's an amazing weapon, but it makes you pretty boring because you'll be invisible more and you'll be kind of just sneaking around and not going in for gunfights. And I'm not saying, again, it's not bad. It's just, I think it's quite boring. Okay? Yeah. So that covers all 9 classes, and this is when I thank you for watching the video. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. And I'll leave you with a clip of me failing to kill the soldier with the l'échangeur.